Passing Energy with your host, Pri. When this milk starts yapping, that's it. And that's it. Prepare to be enlightened and entertained. And that's it. Hey guys, Priest here, and welcome to another episode of Nerding Wednesday. I know it's been a minute. I feel the virtual tomatoes ready to be thrown my way, but hey, you already know what y'all sign up for. I am imperfect and I get distracted very fast. So thank you for bearing with me. Keep subscribing, keep following me on all the social links. I appreciate it. Anyway, I came here to basically introduce a old interview I did last year, October, with Cosplay Slayer. She is a cosplayer, also content creator, and one of the hosts of Geek Out. So in honor of Geek Out that is happening literally, well, it happened this Sunday. I'm recording right now. I couldn't make it to do a fresh podcast, so I have this in the archive. I'm sorry. Cosplay Slayer, you're one of the victims. The rest of the people I previously recorded I never released yet. I have a long list to go. I have a huge archive, but hey, it marinated. Because I'm listening to this audio because I didn't get a chance to go to Geeko. I got so much stuff happened, so I didn't get a chance to be available for Geeko. So I said, you know what? I said maybe it's a perfect opportunity to look at my past interviews and just use this. And when I'm looking, I'm like, what the world? This is actually a good interview. I'm like, what? And I'm literally listening to this like I wasn't present when I recorded it. And I'm like, wow. So anyway, guys, all I said this to say this. It's the fact that here's Cosplay Slayer, and I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, I'm using my mic. The sound, we're going to get better over time, guys. Just give me a chance. So, but here is it. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Also, TikTok, Nerding Priest. I should say Nerding Wednesday. I'm a Nerding Priest on Instagram too. Anyway, my link will be all in the description. So guys, please follow and also like the podcast. Rate it if you can. Give me a feedback on what you think about anything. That'll be great. I appreciate the love, and subscribe. Give the YouTube some love, guys. Anyway, and also Slayer's information will be also in the description as well. So give her a follow and a like as well. And here is the interview with Cosplay Slayer. Hey guys, Priest here from Nerding Wednesday, and I'm with
Cosplay Slayer.
All right, cool. And she is actually one of the hosts of Geeko, right?
Yep, I'm in charge of the cosplay competition and the cosplay side of things here.
Right, and your dress as?
Sindri from One Piece.
Yeah, yes. Now I see it. Oh, that's really great. You made it yourself?
No, I did not. There's no shame in buying cosplay. I don't believe in cost shaming. So I bought the dress, I bought the boa, I bought the wig, and all I really did was just the body paint.
How long was the body paint?
4 hours.
Oh.
It did not come out as masterfully as I would have wanted. So that just goes to show you would need more time to even get it perfect.
The focus it takes to do that. My attention span already been done. Say hell with this. I put a one balloon nose right there and call it a day.
I try to be as professional as possible, and it's my passion. So
Right. So how do you get affiliated with Geek Out?
Ashley Adderley, the founder, and I have been friends for years. We actually met through modeling of all things, and we realized we shared a passion for anime, manga, comics, all of that. It's kind of funny because around the time when I told her that I wanted to start cosplaying, which was in December 2018, and that I wanted to do it locally, not abroad, she was starting up the Geek Out, which originally was just in her backyard.
Oh, wow.
And in March of 2019, she decided to have one indoors, and she invited me to be the official cosplay guest, and it's been a partnership made in heaven ever since.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow. So how would you rate the Geek Out?
Honestly, keep in mind, we've never had geek culture events until the Geek Out. Like, this was really the first and only mini con we've really had in the Bahamas. And I feel like it gets better and better each year. You know, it is kind of weird that we have to keep moving locations. So occasionally, there are some setbacks with that, but every time we have one, more and more people come out. They seem to enjoy the event. Yeah, I have no complaints. It even kind of holds up to some bigger scale cons in terms of the feel of it.
Right. Was it hard to get people to come out?
No. The first time we advertised in March of 2018, it was at, I want to say, I'm trying to remember the name. It's actually right in Palmdale, I think. IncuDesk. We had it at IncuDesk, our first one, and I think like 60 people showed up, and that was more than we were expecting at the time.
Yes,
and like
yes.
I said, every time we do one of these, more and more people show up. So it's more a matter of finding a venue big enough to fit all of the geeks and otakus in the Bahamas. So that's good.
Yes, and even though I was at the last two, I'm seeing all these people now. I'm like, wow, y'all really just showed me how strong and loud Geek Out really is coming today and seeing all these individuals. So are you thrilled? I'm sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, the pandemic kind of hit all of us. So the last two were more or less us having to keep it small due to restrictions. But I'm thrilled that now that we're able to do wide scale events again, people are coming out. You can't beat that.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. I hear you run a page called...
I run many pages. I run 242 Cosplayer Nation. So that is an organization that basically is bringing Bahamian cosplayers together. We do everything from skits, like you saw, which Homemade Heroes Universe head that up, but they are a subsection of 242 Cosplayer Nation. We come to events like this. We also arrange for collaborative shoots, those kinds of things.
Okay, so y'all provide, y'all do content creating.
We're also trying to get in some sort of charity work. We did donations to the Rentley Home last year. We're probably going to do a toy drive again.
That's great.
Yeah, I have to announce that actually because I want people to bring toys to us in November so we can have them for December.
Right. So when I got the name, I thought y'all actually provide cosplay.
No.
Costumes, sorry.
There are a few people that do though. Trayvon has a store.
Okay.
Where he sells cosplays. I didn't really want to get into that because to me that's not my passion. My passion is more bringing people together, building a community. I help people find cosplays, so if anybody is looking for a particular costume, they're more than welcome to DM me and I can help them find it. I love things like that, but I'm not really much of a selling,
Right.
Which I have to get into anyway because I'm going to have my own merch soon, but not costumes. Yeah.
Okay. Is 242 Cosplay, that's your main page, or?
My main page is SJ Slay's Cosplay. My other main page is 242 Cosplayer Nation, and I'm also a part of the Chameleon Coalition, which is an international group of cosplayers who do similar things that we do. They're all about having a built-in buddy system to go to cons because, with COVID, with everything going on, especially, how we're mostly a black country, you want to feel comfortable going to a con. You want to go and know that you're going to feel at home, not like you're going to feel alienated.
Right.
So we recently went to blerdcon and we arranged people to go to cons together. It's basically if you know someone from the coalition, you say hi, you hang out with them, you make them feel comfortable. It's a really cool little service.
Sorry, did you went to blerdcon?
Yes.
How was it?
It was amazing. I had such a great time. No one made me feel any type of way. It actually felt like being home.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. I really wanted to go, but hey, timing.
2022 is going to be lit.
When is the next one?
July, I think. Yeah. July 2022.
And where it's going to be located?
Virginia. I think it's called Crystal City. So it's right in between Virginia and DC. But if you go, if you're traveling there, I suggest going to DC Airport because it's 5 minutes away from the airport.
Wow, I think I might want to do that.
Honestly, I'm actually trying to get a lot of Bahamians to go to blerdcon because I think it's safe. Okay. I think people will feel at home there. They won't feel alienated or anything like that, and the people were really cool.
Wow, that's amazing. So how do you get introverts? People who say, oh, I want to go to Geek Out, but it's I kind of by myself. How do I, what would be the selling point?
That's a very interesting question because I find a lot of the people that frequent are introverts.
Oh.
But it's for instance, I actually am an introvert. It might not seem like it anymore, but I was. And it's things like this that bring out a different side of me. And I think cosplaying really helps because it makes you, or it helps you feel like you're someone else for a day.
Right.
So that definitely helps. I also think, you know, just the idea of being around like-minded people, who you can, because most people, even introverts, we do crave connection with people.
Right.
So that's really the selling point, is if you're into these kinds of things, this is the place for you. No one's gonna make you feel bad if you're quiet or in a corner. Just vibe with us.
Yeah, it's really hard because what they call that, an extrovert, introvert?
An ambivert.
Right. So it's like, it's hard sometimes because I'm not shy. I'm not shy at all, but...
And that's a really weird distinction that people have. Like, they assume that if you're an introvert, you're shy.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the same thing. I know some extroverts who are shy.
Right.
So that's the thing, is like, I feel like definitely if you're a shy person, we're not going to make you feel any type of way about that.
Right.
You can just come and vibe with us. If you're an introvert, well, then you're with your people. So that helps too. And extroverts are, of course, always welcome. They always make the life of the party. So they make things fun. So honestly, those are really the selling points. There's no downside.
Right. Okay, so you can tell me a little bit more about 242 Cosplay and what's the other side again, sorry?
The Chameleon Coalition.
Chameleon Coalition.
Yes.
And you said that's the international one?
Yes. So 242 Cosplayer Nation is run by myself and Kadish, the Luffy.
Yes.
So he's kind of my co-founder. We originally kind of founded it through a collaborative shoot that we did, because I was cosplaying Spider-Gwen and he came out with his Spider-Man, and I was like, we should do a shoot together. That makes sense, right? So we started it there, and then it kind of grew, and then with the Geek Out more and more, we started to gain more cosplayers to come into the fold. And we have a little WhatsApp group that we plan our cosplays in, all kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. The Chameleon Coalition is more headed by my friend Mutant Glue. She's a very popular international cosplayer, famous. Though she wouldn't like me to tell her, she wouldn't like me to say that, but she is. She looks almost exactly like Rosario Dawson. I don't know if you've ever seen her work before. I could probably pull it up.
Right.
But yeah, she founded it. And it's very much in the infancy stage. Like, we're working out a lot of the kinks, but we're slowly building it up. Similar to 242 Cosplayer Nation. So this is her.
Oh, okay. Nice. Where she is? She's
in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Oh, okay. How do you buck them into through?
Well, she and I are actually sponsored by a comic book company called Sovereign Comics. They're an independent international comic book publisher based in Colorado. Sovereign Comics is amazing. She was their first cosplayer, and she's sponsored by them, and then I kind of came on board afterwards, and we've been like this ever since. She's my ride or die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said that 242 Cosplay, y'all create content. Is it mainly you or just...
No, everyone. I actually try to take more of a backseat with 242 Cosplayer Nation, because to me it's more about showcasing everyone else. I do still participate, and I do still like show up to the shoots, and I may even cosplay during the shoots, but I like the focus to be more on my cosplayers.
Right. That's amazing. I always wondered, like, this is, like I said, I've never seen like something like this, especially in the Bahamas. So I'm kind of a newbie, and I really like what I see so far. Kind of nerve-wracking just walking up to people, and say, hey, can I talk to you for 2 seconds?
Well, it takes courage, and
yes.
I commend you for it, because that's something that I can't do. If you might think I'm brave for being able to dress up or do what I do with the competition and stuff, I can't do what you do.
Yeah, it is hard, but one thing I know how to do is yap my mouth.
True Bahamian.
I'm a professional at that one.
Yeah.
Once I get started, that's it. So that's great. I would love to see. I definitely have to follow you on Instagram, because I would love to see more of our community and reach out to more people and bring them on, because I co-host with my buddy Sky, who's in school right now, and we do Nerding Wednesday, which is happening right now. And
so it's a podcast.
It's a podcast.
What platform do you guys use?
You mean to host a podcast?
Yeah.
We do it through Anchor, which is distributed to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, and mostly all. And then what we try to do is like half on YouTube, and then the majority is going to be on the podcast.
Okay, cool. But you have like a YouTube page as well?
Yes.
Cool. Because I'm a creator on this app called Airtime. They actually have a partnership with YouTube, so I wouldn't mind like using to try and promote your your YouTube stuff, because that would be easier for me probably than Anchor, though I could try Anchor as well, just to get your podcast out there to more people.
Oh, that'll be excellent. That'll be excellent, because we definitely, it's a slow and grow, you know. People come at me, it's kind of hard, because sometimes I be walking around and I'm say, I use a guy from TikTok. I'm like, am I?
Am I?
But the eyebrows and the hair is a huge giveaway. I can't hide that part. I try my best, try to do a little disguise by putting one, but
Right.
it doesn't work. But I'm getting out there, and it's very nerve-wracking. And to be a content creator is not easy.
No, and especially because social media keeps like changing their algorithms every fucking 6 months. So
and I think
it's hard to
TikTok
keep up.
make it more easier for now until they.
Wow, I find that the exact opposite.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I actually have a hard time on TikTok. I don't
Really?
know. I don't know what it is, but they don't like me.
Really?
Really.
Wow. That's amazing, because it's like, okay, you do a catchy song. See, the only thing I don't like about TikTok that you basically dumb yourself down
Yeah.
to get followers sometimes.
Yeah.
And
that's
you won't be
hard.
authentic,
Yes.
you know? And it's hard, you know,
Very
but
hard.
you go on trends, you do trendy sounds, and whatever, and hashtags, whatever goes through the algorithm, and people see it. And I think, I might be a little
Little famous?
but no,
Little famous? No.
no, I was gonna say biased, because I was gonna say that I feel like women have a better chance, you know,
Well, not
females.
me. I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. I
Do
don't
you
know.
cosplay on there?
Oh yeah, that's what I
What?
mainly do.
Are you consistent?
Yes, but I do have a lot of jobs that I do, so it's
Right.
that probably was what hurt me initially, is that I wasn't able to be consistent with it at one time. I
Mm-hmm.
have been now, but it's a slow build.
So where can they find you on TikTok?
SJ Slays.
Same name.
Yeah, it's SJ Slays there, and then SJ Slays Cosplay on
Yes.
Instagram, Facebook, anywhere else.
Okay, and so you're getting more. You're saying basically you're getting more a response to Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, I would say that TikTok has been like, I'm slowly building. Like for a while, I think I was, as we call it, shadow banned for a long time. I don't know why.
Yes, now that's the part I don't like, is that when
Yeah.
you see your videos not going anywhere, it's like, yeah, you're shot about.
Yeah, and it's also just that constant fear of feeling like you might be permanently banned at any point for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, to me, TikTok, like, I do it and I enjoy the content that I create, but I wish there was a better option.
Right. Wow. That's
So I am finding one on Airtime, which is the app that I mentioned earlier.
So airtime. What? Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing about airtime. What is it exactly?
So Airtime used to be, do you remember Rabbit? No. Rabbit used to be an app that you could watch movies with your friends with online.
Okay.
Airtime used to be like that as well, but they recently rebranded, so they're more of a live streaming service, somewhat like Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can also have like your own chat room. You can do a lot more with it. Like, for instance, I could stream your podcast into my room.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. So you have a cool little setup.
Yes, it is. It's a great little app. I'm enjoying it, and it's growing very quickly.
Okay. So what do you do on there? Like.
I actually streamed most of the event.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's probably why you saw me walking around with my phone. I streamed the cosplay competition as well as the roast that we did.
Oh, okay, cool. Ah, man, I would love to. We definitely have a conversation
Yes.
with Sky also, because we're looking to get more and more guests on the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
And
anytime.
talk about, I don't want to talk too much because I need content to tell you. Ask you.
Yeah.
I don't ask you everything today.
No problem.
So that'll be great. So guys, I really appreciate
SJ Slays.
S.J. Slayer. Where you got the name from?
That was actually my PlayStation 4 handle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it isn't like my initials. SJ is at least. So there's that, and then the Slays came later.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, favorite games?
Oof. I used to be super big into Overwatch. I slowed down because they keep changing things and it hurts my feelings because they nerf my mains all the time and I don't like it. I've gotten really into Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it though.
Oh.
So please don't spoil it.
No, don't. No, I haven't finished it either.
Okay.
And I'm getting into Mass Effect now. Yeah.
Okay.
And Spider-Man, obviously.
Okay, and what about anime?
Oof, I am an old head with anime. I feel like I haven't seen hardly any of the new stuff, but I'm starting to get back into it. I do like Boku no Hero. I've only seen a little bit of Demon Slayer, but I like it so far.
Mm-hmm.
But I was more like that old school Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Tenchi Muyo, like Toonami.
That
Like,
really era,
I was a 90s kid, so I've been in it since then.
Okay, cool. That's amazing, man. I like some of the options. Well, actually, I like all the options you gave so far. That's really cool, man. I really appreciate talking to you. It was a great conversation. I definitely need to schedule a podcast.
Yeah, sure,
And we
no
talk
problem.
about the anime community and so on. So it'll be great. The cosplay community as well.
Yes.
Is it expensive to cosplay?
It's very expensive. I'm slowly well, I shouldn't say that. I am a professional cosplayer, so I do get paid occasionally to do this. But it's like starting out, it's best to do what we call closet cosplay. It's where you use basically whatever's in your closet to look like a character. So like, I would suggest doing easier characters, like even like Fairly Odd Parents. You could pull something together like out of your closet. Start off simply, and then if you learn how to make things, don't let anybody tell you it's cheaper to make your own, because it's not. But in the long term, I think it helps. I think it gets really expensive when you buy all of your costumes though.
Right. So yeah, man, I really appreciate the conversation, guys. And if you're looking forward to seeing more of SJ Slave, so how do we find you?
Yeah, if you follow my Instagram, I have like a link tree thing that will take you to like everywhere I am on the internet.
Okay.
It's just in my links. But I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter recently, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Airtime.
Right. So I definitely will put her links down in the description and also tag her in the video, and we'll go from there, guys. So yes, thanks again, and peace.